Okay, I'm going now to take a look at the forward chess and take you through everything, starting from the beginning. And I'm gonna show you guys what I have chosen and why I have chosen that ones. And then I'm gonna solve some of the things like puzzles. I'm gonna go through some of the lines there too. So guys, what is this and why we are having on the screen? I'm gonna give you all the details and some really cool information. First of all, once again, I'm gonna make sure, guys, that you know, I choose this platform. I choose the cooperation with the platform because I think I'm gonna use it myself. I don't want to advertise the thing that I don't find it fancy or I will not use. So this one I'm gonna definitely use. And what is the Forward Chess? This is the online platform. It's ebook. So basically you can have this chess book, not the paper based, but the Kindle or tablet based or even phone. And like myself, I am a person who loves to read the books like a normal book. So I always buy the books. I even take it with me when I'm traveling. And I don't very often use my tablet to read the books. So I'm bringing it here now with you. The reason why I'm bringing it is very simple, because when you are reading through the pages, the chessboard pops up there and you can make the moves on the screen. So this is something that really attracts me. And one thing that is not very comfortable for me is when I'm training chess on the board, like with the book on the board, and I'm making moves, my back gets so tired so fast and I have this back pain. So it's not very comfortable. I can't stay more than like 45 minutes, 1 hour maximum, then my back starts to hurt because it's really hard to make the moves. So basically it's very hard to go through like normally with your book on the hand and the chessboard on the side and make the moves and set up the position. So this is a good solution. You can have a book, you can read it through, and you can also see the chessboard. So let me show what I'm really talking about. Here are like the several books, and all these books are something that you already know. It's not something new. It's not something like, oh wow, this is new book. No, everything that you know is here. So for instance, like Dvoretsky Endgame, I have myself here the paper base. Honestly, I think I have read like several pages, not more, because it's difficult. I'm going through the things and I'm coming back, and like I love it, but it takes a lot of time. So I stopped actually analyzing this book. But this is something that I really recommend. It's some, I think, 20, 21, 22 up level, not below than that. So I'm gonna show you the books I chose right now. This is my list here. This is something that I think people like Carrot would like, because I know you like to read books. So first book that I choose is Improve Your Calculation. This is the book of the calculation, and mostly I choose because of the author. Ramesh is the coach of many Indian strong players like Pragnananda and his sister, and so on and so on. He's one of the best coaches in the world these days. You can read a little bit more about him here in the description, and also what is the book about. Here is a quote of Daniel Naroditsky also talking about his experience working a month with Ramesh, and how he describes this person. So the main reason why I choose this book is the author. I really want to see what is his style, and also to improve the calculation is the best for everyone. So this is the first book. Second book is the Woodpecker's Method. I'm sure you guys know this book. For sure you know this book. And the thing is that in this book you are learning a method for calculation. And there's a lot of descriptions on the sides too. This book is one of the one of the must-have chess books, in my opinion. Another book is, of course, The Calculation, of course, and also the author is someone that I really, really like his books. Jakob Aagaard. I think he's very, very interesting writer and a chess coach. This book, in my opinion, is the professional chess players level. Maybe you guys, if you want to look for something, you should not go for it. There are probably other books that's... Actually, I have a book here after this one, which can be good and interesting for you. But this one, I choose, guys, as I told you, everything for training. I have a tournament planned this year. I want to play more tournaments now, and I need to train, right? So I'm gonna take a look at that one. Next book, and this is really recommended. I know about this book for years and years. Chess Lessons with Grandmaster. So this is very interesting structure, something that if you have a coach, you probably know what's the technique here, how you're going through this process. And the thing is that here's like more like dialogue. So the coach is asking about the question to the student, and the student is answering. Sometimes you can find yourself in the situation of the student. You're also gonna answer in this way. So this is the book that I can recommend you guys. As a club players, for sure this can be very interesting for you. And the last one, oh no, not last one, another one. I could choose actually a lot of books, but I didn't go greedy. Maybe later on I'm gonna choose others. This is Modern Gurgenidze, which is... Have you guys heard of this book? Have you guys have read this book? Gurgenidze is a Georgian grandmaster, first Georgian grandmaster actually. He passed away a few years ago, and he's one of the great influential person in chess history in Georgia. So we're gonna take a look at this one. This is the opening. This is the only opening book that I have chosen. Mostly those are the calculations or attack. So you guys have not heard about this, right? We're gonna go through it. So then we have The Art of Attack in Chess. I could not pass this book. I want to know the art of attack. I want to win a lot of games by nice way to attack. So it is very hard for me to describe my style of playing chess because like I think I'm not the player, like aggressive player who will go crazy with the attack and the sacrifices. I would choose more like more, how to say, the slow game and like maneuvering more and more strategical game, because I really enjoy the process of the whole like coming up with the ideas, improving the pieces and so on. But if you give me a chance, I will attack your king and I will checkmate your king for sure. It's just, I think, also the matter of the openings you play. So maybe my openings that I'm playing is more solid, then I have really less chances to attack the king. So I'm looking in this book, the secret, how to attack the king in the solid openings that my opponents are playing against me. So here's the several things I want to discover in those books. So here we have the level of the players, and also like you want opening, endgame, Spanish books, or you want to have the middle game books, and so on and so on. There are free books too, guys, so why don't you just go here, check out these free books. I think they have plenty. Oh no, just 2, but it says 12 pages. Okay, so they have 2 free books, which is really good idea to check it out. We have link as a comment, so go ahead and try and check how these books are working. If it's comfortable for you, then go ahead and buy more books here. So you can see here the free samples, how these things are working. Traps. Ooh. Okay, interesting. I think this book can be at any level. So this is one of the common traps here. I'm sure you guys know. Oh, thank you very much, Mount Prime, offer this up. This is one of the well-known patterns here. So guys, what would you play in this position? Would you just take here? Take here? Why can't I move? I can't move? Because it's black to move. Oops. So, okay, knight f6 ruins everything. Let's play some silly move, a6. So would you take here and play knight e5? Or would you play knight e5 right away and sacrifice the queen? And checkmate. That's a silly question. I don't know why I even ask this, because of course you would just choose to go with checkmate in 2 moves. I'm taking this question back. I'm taking the question back. Now knight f6 comes in the game and saves me. Because in this case, does it? No, it doesn't save me at all. It's a checkmate still. Man. It doesn't really save me. You can do both. Yeah, you can definitely do both. So after this one, bishop h5 is not working. You can just take here and take here, just checkmate. Knight e5 is a key piece here. Controls d7 square, controls f7 square as well. So okay, this traps are really cool. I love traps. I really love traps. If you are looking for openings, you have to go ahead and just click here, and there are plenty of openings. Really, plenty of openings. I assume this is the biggest book, actually. How many pages? I just wonder. Maybe even 600 pages. C4, E4 are the main books here for sure. So yeah, okay, here's the thing. A lot of people are getting confused. I got also myself very confused with that. I wanted to have some trap. I remember this trap, but I couldn't go there because it could cost me something. And I might, if my opponent sees something, that I'm down. So in these cases, it really depends. Like you can risk. It depends your situation in the tournament, right? You can risk. If it's the last round, you win. You need to win. Go ahead and try. If you need a draw and draw is enough, why would you do that? And another thing is like, who's your opponent, right? If your opponent is stronger, then you will not try to do something like this. You can get struck by yourself. So, but the idea itself to know the traps is very useful because like, you know this idea, but you don't very necessarily need to go towards it and get yourself having a lot of problems because of this. Like sometimes you have the situation, let's just talk about the Greek gift, for instance. It's not working in most of the cases because the opponent can see it and can avoid the threat, but sometimes it really works. It really works, and you have to be aware of the fact that this trap here works. But you don't necessarily need to go crazy, sacrifice 10,000 pieces and get the trap position, because maybe your opponent will not go for it and will see it. I only play d4. Me too. Sometimes I play c4 and knight f3 mostly, but I'm a d4 player too, yeah. How to remember the lines in the opening? That is one of the biggest challenge for everyone, guys, especially for the club players or the beginners. They think that they have to memorize all the moves. No, no one memorizes the moves. No one actually remembers the moves one by one. You need to remember the ideas. And you need to know some of the little details and just go then and come up with your moves. Like when I was preparing with my coach, or sometimes when I'm just preparing before the game, I never memorize the moves. There are a lot of players who are memorizing the lines, like they're memorizing 3 hours before the game. I cannot do that. I'm getting so tired and I can't play. So what I do is sometimes I just tell my coach, like, just tell me the plan. What should I do here? And my coach tells me the plan, and then I know what to do, and somehow I can put things together and follow that. So what really need to know is the plan. You need to know what kind of structure you have, you should set up, and the rest thing you have to do it by yourself. You don't need really to memorize the things. Yeah, this is one of the things, guys. And in these books, I think you can see very nice techniques. You can read a lot of techniques how to memorize lines, basically. So you like my method more? Oh yeah, guys, I myself was struggling very much to memorize the lines when I was a kid, and I thought that everyone else could memorize it. No one memorizes the lines. Like, people are just like, yeah, I don't remember this. Should I play this or should I play that? So no one really memorized. Some people, like chess players, have really good memories because they are training every day. They are training every day, and guys, they're training blindfold. They don't even use chess at all. And they're playing blindfold chess. So to compete with that, we're not talking about that level, right? But if you also train, like casually train, like some days a week, I think you can also achieve the level to memorize the lines really nicely. Not by move that it will be gone in like 2 weeks, but by the ideas, and that's the most important. Actually, when I'm coming back, I'm gonna stream one more time next week about this, and I will choose one of these books, like out of 6, and train with you guys. And I'm gonna also show you how it looks in tablet.
Thanks for the follow.
So let's go. Let's dive in this position. Black to move. I'm gonna flip the board here. In the book, you don't have this possibility to flip the board. Most of the cases, I think they are having already diagram from your perspective, but this is something nice to have the option. So attacking. I wish to read now what was written there about attack. Oh, let me scroll up a bit. What? Even strong players should allow at least an hour and a half for solving them. Okay, we are out. If we use 1 hour and a half to solve this one. Oh. You can flip the book. Correct, you can flip the book. I have been solved the puzzles and the chess studies for a whole day, and I had still no solution, guys. It's really hard sometimes. Once I remember that I even had a dream about solving one puzzle, and I woke up at night and I was like, oh my god, that was the answer of my puzzle. And I remember I wrote down them. I got up from the bed, went to my desk, wrote down the move, went to sleep, back. And then when I woke up in the morning, I didn't even remember that. But then I saw the move on the paper. I swear that happened to me. And I was like, oh, that's the solution. The thing is that it's not something you don't see the moves. You see a lot of ideas, but you can't put them together. That's the problem in this kind of puzzles. So let's sit down, chill and relax, and enjoy this position for 1.5 hours. Let's do it. Let me bring the coffee. Where's my coffee? But here's the thing, guys. What I have heard from the people who worked with Dvoretsky, I know some Georgian girls worked with Dvoretsky. They said that he was giving so hard puzzles that people cannot solve even for half an hour. So he was known with that. He was known with that thing. And Dvoretsky is one of the diamonds that chess society has, and he has so many good books, and I think he was one of the best coaches in the world. Unfortunately, he's not alive anymore. He passed away, I think, some years ago, few years ago, but I remember how impressed the people who worked with him was. So yeah, okay, let's just see the solution here. I don't know if we can see so long. Black TV. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my god. I see the move now. I don't even know if it's correct, so let's go. Let's go there. Let's go, and then let's check the engine line, okay? Second Sensei Yusupov is still alive. I agree with that. Hands up for Yusupov. Hands up for sure. I'm reading the text, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Let's do like this so you can also see what I'm reading. Oh. With bishops of opposite color on the board, the determining factor of the position is not an extra pawn. I didn't even saw there was extra pawn. There was extra pawn for black. Okay, on h5. But an opportunity to seize the initiative to the first to land an attack. So we are going to attack the king. Okay, that's actually clear when we have opposite color bishop. Black is to move. He's obviously active. And is capable of creating threats to the enemy's king, for example. And now we can do this example. That was actually hardest part for me when I'm reading the book, because like it takes so much effort to see these moves. Rook g2, now rook g6, covering this one. And what happens after this move? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh yeah, there's a check. Okay, there's a check. This is what happens. So queen a1 is the move that I would play, actually. I would play, but after this one and this one, in the book it's written that rook g6, f takes g6, and now in this position, you can be safe. You can be safe. You can give some checks. You can give the check from e6 bishop, like first to save this bishop, and then queen can get in, or king g2. It's written king g2 is that it's possible still here, and white is still alive. So let's come back at the starting position. Let's go back. Why it deleted everything? And it says that rook g6 here right away. I'm still confused. Bishop takes g6. And now what? Wait, what? Rook g2. If rook g2, queen goes here, check here, and bishop g5 is winning. Okay. Oh, what? Queen g1 now? Wait, what? Rook here takes in queen g1 now? Okay, you could not do this queen g1 right away because of rook g2 and you're losing a queen. So you play this move to force white's bishop, invite white's bishop to get on g-file. Now rook g2 is actually nothing. Whoa! Oh my, I want this book too. I really want this book as well. Okay, after queen g1, let's continue. Bishop here. No, we're not taking this one because then queen gets into the game with the checks. I don't know if we can survive there. So king goes here. Everything is closed. There is more check, guys. Hold on. Bishop here. And king h6. And checkmate is just coming up and you cannot save it. Queen g4 and queen h1 checkmate. You can save both of it. Whoa. This one is good. This one is good. I'm going to get this one as well. So this is the main thing, guys, what I just mentioned, right? At the beginning. So you see some of the ideas. We didn't even concentrate too much. It freaked us out that we have to sit here half an hour and think, and basically I'm just streaming. So we're not doing that. But at the chess class, when you are having chess class with Dvoretsky or with your coach, basically you're so focused. And when your coach says like, black to move here, find the best solution, you are, you know, finding a lot of moves. So you can see here, queen a1, queen g1, you can see for sure. This is the way to proceed here. You want to get queen on h1. And then it's not working, it's just not working. It's a possibility to come up with rook g6 idea. It is a possibility. If you are going very deep into this calculation, there is a... Wow, this one was really good. I'm so going to get this book. Okay, let's try to focus this one and solve this one. I think I know the answer of this one. I think I know the answer of this one. White to move, guys. It's so fancy schmancy thing. You should come up with the first move too. I don't know what the rating of these puzzles, guys. Those are very high rated puzzles. Very high rated puzzles. Okay. So I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna also tell you some of the things what I think. Once again, opposite color bishop, which means that in the case when we have opposite color bishop, if the side who has the weakest king is having a huge problem. So black's king here is weakest because white has queen, two rooks and the bishop. Also e5 pawn is something that we're gonna point out at some point. Those are like 4 or 5 pieces that are attacking Black's king. Black has queen and the rook only in defense, and the other side of the board, rook and the bishop are just gone. They are not playing at all. White king is safe here. If you might not believe this, because this king is actually in the center, but there's no any single black's pieces that are attacking this king. So white king is safe, black's king is in danger. It means that white has here an extra piece. That's how I learned chess, that when there's an opposite color bishop and you're attacking the king, you have one extra piece there, dark square bishop, because white square bishop cannot control dark squares. So it means that we have to use this opportunity before black develops the pieces. Bishop d7, rook goes somewhere, c5, pushes d4, c4, and so on and so on. Rook g4, guys, you like rook g4. The possibility that we can move the pieces here is here. So rook g4 is something that really attracts us, for sure. Another suggestion is bishop to d8. I also like this one. And I'm gonna tell you why I like this one, because we said that we have 4, 5 pieces in attack and black has 2 pieces in defense. So if we're trading one of black's pieces, maybe this is good. Maybe this is good. I would not say this is not a candidate move. Like, for instance, after bishop d7 to attack the bishop, we can get this bishop here, and this is still game on. However, we can like see this other piece can be traded, and maybe it's not enough. Maybe it's not enough. It's still when we have less pieces on the board and not enough material, this can be a draw. This can be a draw. Not sure it's a draw, but can be a draw. So you have to be a bit careful with the trades, and trading chess is another topic, very hard topic. Now remember when I was working trade, the pieces that are not so good for you and your opponent's best pieces, I think that was one of my favorite chess classes with my coach. Okay, another idea is rook g4, right? So you want to play rook h4 next move, and the thing is that after taking here, you want to probably open up the h file, but the rook is hanging here. And then we have this check, so the line is not over yet. If king goes here, we have this checkmate pattern here. But hold on, what happens after rook g7? Do we have another check? I don't see another check here. And we're 2 rooks down. 2 rooks down. Dvoretsky has a fantastic chapter about opposite color bishop. I need to check it out. I love the games when I'm winning with opposite color bishop. And I can tell you guys that I have won a lot of games when my opponent thought it was a draw. And many people are just evaluating the end games with opposite color bishop as a draw. It's not draw. It's not. It can be equal, but it's not draw. So, okay, we discussed about these 2 moves. My first thought was queen g4, to be honest. I don't know if it's a correct move or not, but my first thought was this one. And to open up the h file, and this should be good for me, right? And f4 here. I'm not sure though. Now I'm losing a rook. Like, how is that even possible? Yeah, it's fancy, but probably it's not working. So this is exactly, guys, we have here at least like 3 ideas, and none of them are working at the first line, right? So now we have to put things together. Let's go back. There's an idea of rook to h2 and to set up a trap with rook g4. Our birthday boy is very clever today. I like that. I really like that. And this is absolutely winning. Now it's a checkmate. Yeah, this is lovely. But hold on. The bishop is not hanging. I like this idea. I really like this idea. Do we have any way to play here with black? Like, let me play this move. What happens here? Oh, we just drop the queen? Do we? No, we don't. Ah. Not your idea. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, good to let me know, because I don't see the chat fully. Homeless on Wi-Fi. Okay, bishop f6, you guys suggest this move. And what happens if here we're going the same line, it's winning. What else? Take here is even better. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is amazing. This is really amazing. I need this book. I for sure need this book. I spent, I think, 2-3 hours to go through the platform and check the books. I was really going deep in these books and looking at what I really wanted. I am so lucky to find this one now, actually. I'm gonna get this too. Okay, nice one. Let's see the solution now. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Show us the solution. Oh my god. Sente was the student of Dvoretsky? Rook h2 is the strongest move here. How you saw that? White is 2 pawns down, but clearly advantage. On the king side, in addition, bishop of the opposite color on the board is usually favorable for the attacking party. This we were talking about. The question is how to create a threat on the enemy's king quickly. Quickly is a very important word. White has an White has act with maximum energy. Bishop e7. Bishop e7 will just reduce the tempo here. Yeah, it's possible. Probably, if it's my game, I have to be honest, if it's my game and if it's a blitz game, I would just play bishop moves here. But when it's a classical game and you have sacrificed 2 pawns and you have this, maybe you can come up with some ideas. Maybe, I am not saying that I can find rook h2 on the board in the game, but imagine the satisfaction after you find moves like this. It was a really good find. So Homeless on Wi-Fi found it, as I understood. This is really good, guys. Let's see, rook h2, too strong move. What is preparing rook g4 idea? So let's say rook g7, king goes here, king goes here, bishop f6, takes, and this is completely winning. Yeah. So basically, oh wait, there is some line, some more moves. Bishop d7, rook g4, rook g5. Okay, yeah, okay, let's see what happens here if black just sacrificed the exchange. Takes queen h6, pinning the rook and the queen and the king. And now white goes rook g2, rook g7 is a threat. Rook to h8.
Thanks for the follow.
And now rook g4. Rook 2 to g4. Oh my god. So the idea is like if you take here, I take here. And I want just rook h4 and it's a checkmate in few moves. Wow. Wow, this is insane. This is insane. Wow. This is insane. So after this move, rook g8, now what happens? Can we... No, we cannot take this rook, queen is hanging, right? So... Wow, I love this. I love this. But what to play here? Just h4. Just h4, this is winning position. So the thing is that we can't move the rook, but we are making this rook strong. The rook cannot be under attack. The pawn is guarded by the queen. All white needs now is to unpin the king and the queen, and white is winning here. So yeah. Which book is this? I don't. Yeah, okay. Actually, I added in my wanted list. I want this book for sure. This is chess test, guys. from Mark Dvoretsky. We can only see samples now. It's 208 pages. It's not only the puzzles and solutions, but it also gives you the explanation, like the previous one we had, right? It was explaining us what move should we play and so on. They also have a mobile application, that's right. So guys, you can either watch this in your tablet like I have myself now. I'm gonna download it here for sure today after the stream. I'm not a big fan of reading the things in my phone. It's really small screen for me, and basically when I'm sitting in front of the computer or laptop, I'm working and doing the puzzles basically. So this is gonna be for me when I'm traveling, when I'm having flight. It's a good company, so I'm so happy actually. I'm really, really happy with this. And how you guys can see this, you can just go and click the link we have. I think it's working also in Kindle. Yeah, I think it's working. I've never used Kindle. I used only once. I read only one book. It was not very practical for me and went to the tablet right away. So the thing is that you have some explanation here. These books are not new, guys. I will not say this is like, oh my god, wow, books. These books you can find everywhere. Just the tech, the tools that this website has, that's what I liked. This is something that I like, and I think the people who are like me, who are slow readers, I'm very slow reader, and also I have this problem with when I'm making it on the board, it really just hurts my back. So I think it's gonna solve my problems. And for the people who are traveling a lot, we need something to read, something that we're curious to read, and chess is something that all the chess players want to hear about. So what I would suggest you guys is just go ahead, look the platform, check the games, check the books, and just view the samples, all right? Just view the samples and check it out how much you like it. And here's this small chessboard, and it also has the engine for those who just joined us. It says who has to move. You can flip the board as well. You can take this. So basically you can move here. You can make these pieces how much you want, like whatever you want. It's not something that you have to follow one line or two. So basically this is your chessboard, small chessboard in your tablet. That's how I understand it. So yeah, and what's very important, guys, go ahead and look the book that it suits you the most. So I think it will be in description. And this is what I wanted to check. Also, they have books in Spanish if we have Spanish stickers. How many languages do they have? I think mostly English and Spanish. Dutch. Okay, they also have Dutch ones. Okay. Nice. Nice one. And guys, also they have free books. So right now, if you want to check it out, go ahead and check it out. Some free books. You don't have to pay. If you like it, then you can just buy another book. This is also the collection of the books from one author or one like calculation training and some classics. And this is the books that I have myself. I think I have 2 books. I wanted to get another 2 as well. I have this book, I think 1 or 2 as well. But as I say, I have books, but it's so hard for me to read because I'm really, really slow reader. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. I think it's very interesting, guys, and I hope you gonna find it fancy to read out, and just let me know. Another thing what they gave me is my viewers and the people who wants to buy, they can use Keti 20, which means that you guys gonna have 20% of discount of any book. It's not only one book, like whatever you choose, you're gonna have this 20% discount. So I think the prices are already very good. It's a very good deal, but when you have a discount, you always want to go to discount parts. My brain works like that. I always want to check out what's happening in discount. Yeah, it's gonna have 20% of discount, guys. We have in our comment, I think, so 20% off. I don't know how long it's gonna last. We have this agreement for 1 month, per least. But I'm really liking this platform very much. So let's see what can be in the future. But what I really recommend you guys, I don't want like you to go ahead and buy whatever books now, but I want you first to take a look how it works and really like it. Because once you spend like 10 minutes on the platform, you will say like, okay, I want to buy more books now. You can buy as more books as you want, yeah. You can buy as more books as you want. And it's gonna be 20% in the end overall. And of course you can also use this several times too. So. Oh yes, okay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get this extra book of Dvoretsky, and I think our next forward chess stream will be more and more Dvoretsky samples, okay? We're gonna see and follow it. I love them so much.